Fusion, Oracle Fusion. So data loader concept we can use for load the data into Oracle Fusion Cloud. Data loader concept we can use for load the data into Oracle Fusion HCM Cloud. So what is mean by loading the data is? Okay, so consider the example. For example, you have a small business. The small business, you are using Tally software, and your business has improved, and you want to use the Oracle Cloud. Hmm? Your business improved. Your business improved. You want to use. Your business improved, and you want to use. Your business has improved, and you want to use the Oracle Fusion Cloud. So this Oracle Fusion Cloud is large amount of data handling. Okay, large amount of data handling on any huge businesses is there. So that time we can use this Oracle Fusion Cloud. Now the point is that whatever the data you have here, so what data, for example, when you are using the business, so what data available? Tell me. When you are using the business, what data available in the business?
Sales data.
Yeah, sales, customer, orders, hmm? Employees also there, no?
Yes.
Employees data, supplier data. Example, I'm telling you, sales data, hmm? Customer data, orders, employees, suppliers, like that. Correct or not? So it is not only one record, right? It will have a huge data will be there, right? When I say customer, it's a huge data. Orders means huge orders are there. Employees means around maybe 1,000+ employees are there. Hmm? Correct or not? So this data, this whatever the data available in the older software, if you are using the new software for your business, we should move or not, tell me. We should move to this new software or not. Hmm? We need to move the, or we need to migrate the data to new software. We need to migrate the data to new software. Hmm? So you have a small business, you are using the Tally software. So whatever the Tally software which you have a example is, this is the example I'm telling. So whatever the data available here, so that data I would like to migrate to new software. I would like to migrate to new software. Migrate the data to new software. Understand or not? Hmm? How we can migrate the data from older software to newer software? So newer software is Oracle Fusion Cloud. So here the terminology you have to understand, the older software in real time we use it to call as legacy system. So you all know what is mean by legacy. Do you know? Legacy system means old system or something, old system, something like that. So we need to migrate the data from legacy system to our Oracle Fusion Cloud. So what type of data you are going to migrate? So it may be employee data, it may be jobs data, employee jobs data, employee grades data. Okay, anything, the data, whatever in the old system that we need to migrate here. So you may ask question here. We can enter the data and we can save, right? We can enter the data in Oracle Fusion Cloud. For example, I want to load the employee data. So what I will do here in the system, let's say 39, right? Dev 39. So my client group, new person, hire an employee. So here I will ask one question to you guys. So by entering the data here and press the save, here also you can load the data, right? See, HDL also. So using HDL, we can load the data into Oracle Fusion Cloud. Oracle Fusion Cloud from legacy system. Using HDL, we can load the data into Oracle Fusion Cloud from legacy system. So whatever HDL being here also, so here when you enter the data here and press the save, the data will be loaded right here also. Hmm? Will you understand my point? See, here you enter the data and press the save button. So here also you can load the data to Oracle Fusion Cloud, right? By using this screen also. By using this screen also you can load the data, correct or not? By using this screen also, you can load the employee data. Then what is the difference?
Maybe it take longer time. Yes.
Already data in the old system, sir, but we have already the data. Like
But we are entering only particular employee details here. Load data means we'll load total number of employees.
Whatever the Prabhakar and Jnanika said correct. So others also said something 50% correct. So the thing is, this screen, you need to enter one by one, right? It will take a lot of time, right? I'm correct or not? So this screen will be taken care to enter the data, which will take more time, right? For example, you have some lakhs of employees are there in the old system. So lakhs of employees you need to enter one by one. It will take time and copy paste mistakes also will come, right? Copy paste mistakes also will come. For example, the data which is given by legacy system as the Excel format or maybe CSV format, something they have given different format. So that format I would like to send here. To send that data to here, it may have some issues will come. That is for sure, right? You enter the data and load the data one by one. It may have some issues will come, correct or not? Hmm? So, but what HCM data loader will do? HCM data loader, the advantage to load the bulk data. bulk data into to load the bulk data into Oracle Fusion Cloud. To load the bulk data into Oracle Fusion HCM Cloud. You can track the error information. Can track the error information easily. Error information we can reprocess. Error information we can reprocess. To load the bulk data into Oracle Fusion HCM Cloud, you can track the error information easily. Error information we can reprocess. Error information on corrected records. We can reprocess using HDL. Understand now, guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. So now, guys, here for HCM, we have HCM data loader, and there is a concept called HSDL. For HCM, we have HCM data loader and HSDL. For HCM, we have HCM data loader and HSDL. So these two are popular for the HCM data, but HCM data loader more options are there compared to HSDL. Even I have not worked in HSDL. In our course, I am going to cover only HCM data loader. For HCM to load the data, we have for HCM to load the data, we have HCM data loader and HSDL. So HSDL means human capital management spreadsheet data loader. So this I have not worked in, but it is having less scope is there to load the data. But here we have a scope is high. Means scope is high means more features are there here. To load the data. HCM data loader, we have more options and more features are there. HCM data, we have more options and more features are there. HSDL, we have very less features. And here, this is the HCM side. For fin and supply chain module. For fin and SCM module. For fin and SCM module. For fin and SCM module, we will use. For fin and SCM module, we will use. For fin and SCM module, we will use FBDI. ADFDI. For fin and SCM module, we will use FBDI and ADFDI.
Sir,
Yeah.
sir, for every module we have different data loaders that we need to use, sir.
Only these four are there.
Okay, okay.
HCM data loader, HSDL, FBDI, and ADFDI.
Okay, sure. Okay. I mean, I thought like for every future, for every
No.
module.
Only these four.
Okay, sure.
So in our classes, we are going to see HCM data loader and FBDI. ADFDI and HSDL I am not going to cover. So for your experience, you are going to put 3-4 years experience, right? So 3-4 experienced people can handle this too. So first we are going to start the HCM data loader. So after we complete the HCM data loader, then we will see the BDI. No, not. So now for Fin and HCM model, we use the BDA and ADMPA. So first we will see the HCM data loader. So to get the first beginning step, to get the HCM data loader options, we need to add the role called, human capital management integration, human capital management integration specialist role. To get the HCM data loader options, we need to add the role called human capital management integration specialist. Human capital management integration specialist role. Okay, to get the HCM data loader options, we need to add the role called human capital management integration specialist. So let's go to the application. Navigation option, my client group, data exchange option, my client group, data exchange option. This option I'm talking about, HCM data loader option. To get the HCM data loader options, we need to add the role called human capital management integration specialist. Human capital management integration specialist. This one. Let me show you security console. Dev.39. Human capital management integration specialist. So this is the role we need to add to get the HCMDL options. Here, my client group, data exchange. Okay, so that is first point. Second thing is, there is a concept called business object. So there is a concept called business object. So what is meant by business object? Consider, I told you, right, we have different streams are there, right? Sales, customer, orders, employees, suppliers. So when I say HCM, so when I say HCM, so tell me guys, HCM, what type of data? What type of data you can migrate?
Employees data.
Okay,
Employees data.
employees, correct. Okay, any other? Only employees.
Customers.
That is customers different, na? That is finance, na?
Salary.
Customers means you can say you are getting the money from the customers and money you are receiving for the company. That is means finance. So customers will not come into HCM. I'm talking about only HCM now. So in HCM, what type of data you are going to load? Someone said salaries, right? Salaries, correct. Any other?
Salary.
Job data.
Huh?
Sir, salary is also FSCM, right?
No, you employee compensation, right? Employee salaries. FSCM, we are paying the money from our company to employees, right? Salaries will come in the HCM only. Employee salaries, employee salary data. Okay, tell me.
Jobs
Leaves
and
and
positions.
Absences. Attendance means absences, right?
Persons.
Person means employee, na?
Business units.
Organizations, employee organizations.
Yeah.
Staff,
Huh?
staff details.
Staff and employee కదా.
Oh.
Staff means employee. Okay.
Departments.
Employee departments, correct.
Workforce management.
Employee departments, correct. And one more. Employee
Employment
details.
status.
employee benefits. One employee have multiple benefits, right? Like insurances, like dental insurance, family insurances, something will be
PF.
there. Huh? So PF, everything will come in the salaries.
Their compensation also comes under salary.
Compensation also salaries both are same. Compensation and salaries both are same. So employee jobs, you know, right? For example, when I say in our Reliance company, we have different jobs will be there, right? Sales manager, medical representative, and administrator, something like
That
that.
will come on departments, right?
Departments are different. Employee department means what? Account department, sales department. Department is different, job different. In one department, we have multiple jobs, right? IT department is there. For example, if I say IT department, we have only one job or multiple jobs will be there. Job styles. Consultant will be there. Senior consultant will be there. Senior software engineer will be there. Senior manager will be there. Correct or not? So employee jobs also one of the employee jobs. Any other? Employee grades. You know grades?
Yes, sir.
What do you mean by grade? Employee grade. You know, when you are watching the cricket matches, cricketers they will give the grade, right? A plus something, A plus B, C something. A category. We have senior cricketers are there. B something, some junior. C means Ranji Trophy, something will be there, right? Something. Grades they will give, employee grades also they will give in the company. The grades data. So this is the example I am telling you guys. This is called business objects. Employee one business object. Employee salary one business object. Employee absences one business object. Employee organization, employee departments, employee benefits, employee jobs, employee grades. So this is called business
Locations.
object. Employee locations also one of the business object, correct? So each category or each object we can say as one business object. So what Oracle given, when I say business object means you can say BO, guys. Usually in the real time we use to call it BO, business object. Every BO Oracle given one DAT file. Every BO Oracle given one DAT file. DAT means data file. DAT means data file. Every BO, every business object, employee one business object, employee salary one business object. So Oracle given one DAT file. If you look at this one, you go view business objects. Go to view business objects. Here, if you look at this one, for example, I want to see the worker business object. Search here. This is the worker business object. So Oracle given one file, worker.dat file. Consider employee job. That's the job here. The job business object. So every business object, so Oracle given one file, template file. Every business object, so Oracle given one template file. That is called DAT file. DAT means data file. So till here any question you can ask me, guys. So what is mean by business object? What is mean by DAT file? Every business object, so Oracle given one DAT file. So till here any question you can ask me, guys. Okay. So you will definitely ask this question to me. What what information available in DAT file? Anyone can guess? What information available in DAT file? Anyone can guess answer?
Bulk data.
What information available in DAT file? So I can say
What we have downloaded particular job or worker information available.
structure of the DAT file. Interview question. Structure of the DAT file. Consider, I will give the hint to you now. If you go for a new person, hire an employee. So tell me guys, hire date, hire action, hire region, legal employer, last name, first name. What is this?
Employee details.
Mandatory fields.
This is the fields, right? There are the fields.
Yes.
Here are the fields, right? Okay, for your understanding, let me go to the simple screen. So, go to the security console. Tell me guys here, users, create user account. So what is this user category? First name, last name, email, phone, username, password, something. What are this? These fields, right?
Person's data.
User data, right? This is called user information.
Yeah.
Tell me guys here, when I press a save and close, where this information will store?
Database.
Per
So
user.
what is the table name?
Per user's table.
So per user's table, what it contains? Columns, right?
Yeah.
Columns and
Columns
rows.
there or not?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
So that means you tell me now answer. Yeah. In the DAT file, what information available?
Columns and
Table.
Table.
So
Tables.
yeah, you came closer, but it's not table, right? Fields.
Whatever the fields we need to
Fields.
give, those will be present.
Yeah,
Columns.
correct. Fields are columns. Fields are columns for that business object. Fields are columns for that business objects will be there in their DAT file. Understand or not? Sorry. For example, if it is employee, that means whatever the columns you can see in the front end, whatever the columns you can see in, you can say columns or fields. See, this data only will be saved into backend table, right? Correct or not? So whatever you enter the data, this data only will be saved into backend table or not. So
Yes.
whatever the fields you can see here, the same fields 100% it will be there in the DAT file. Employee related fields. Job means job related fields. Every employee related fields, job means job related fields. So that means DAT file, structure of the DAT file. So structure of the DAT file. So it will be like this, guys. For example, first it will be comments, then metadata. Metadata means columns or fields. Comments means when this file has been created, date will be there here. So metadata means columns or fields. Metadata means columns or fields. And what is the next you will see? This two will be there by default. In the DAT file, this two this in DAT file, this two information, okay. These two things will be by default. So tell me guys, other than that, what is required? So here this is the column side. So here what you will enter? Here what you will do? Huh?
We need to enter the
Data.
Data.
Correct answer. So other than that, we need to enter the data.
Oh.
That means comments and metadata by default will be there. Data we have to take care. So this data preparation will be taken care by technical consultant. So this data preparation will be taken care by technical consultant. So what it will do, it will have a command called merge, delete, instead. So these three options available. For these three options we have to use. It will not available by default. These two only available by default. So we need to use these three options to load the data into Oracle Fusion HCM Cloud. So what is the purpose of merge? Merge will be taken care to insert the data. Merge will be taken care to insert the data or to update the data. So you may ask question, so why you are telling insert or update? So what it will take in if the data not present in the system. The data not present in the system. The data not present in the system, it will take as insert. The data not present in the system, it will take as insert. The data present in the system, it will take as update. Both I will cover, guys. The data not present in the system, it will take as insert. If the data present in the system, it will take as update. Understand or not? If the data not present in the system, it will take as insert. The data, you may ask, why sir, if the data present in the system, why we have to again insert? Correct or not? You know, right, what is the meaning of insert and update? Yes or no? You know or not? Insert or
Yes,
update.
sir.
So what do you mean by insert? You are creating the records. For example, you created the records using the merge. So in the future, you may require some data to be updated or not.
Yes, sir.
So that is called update. Maybe the data which you inserted 100% not correct. You want to some data should be updated. So the data present already there, but I want to update some data. That will be taken care by update. Understand or not?
Vamshi,
Yeah,
this data will provided by functional consultant. We have to map as per our DAT file, right?
correct. So the thing
Preparation means
here two things are there. Data will be provided by client or functional consultant. So client, whatever the data they have provided the legacy system. So if the legacy system is Tally or Salesforce or maybe SAP, it may be different, right? So they will provide the data maybe in the form of CSV or in the form of different it will be there. So our responsibility is to prepare the data in the DAT file. We need to organize the data what client has given at the DAT file format. That is our responsibility. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
So you know, right, insert and update I explained. Delete means what? Delete means to delete the records. Records. You loaded the data, but I would like to delete. So that is called delete the records. Set means override the existing DAT file behavior. Override the existing DAT file behavior. That means, for example, DAT file using, for example, DAT file using pipe separated. So every column should be pipe separated, right? For example, let's download one DAT file so that you will understand. So data exchange, view business object, job. Okay. I will take the simple one, job family. So job family is one of the business object. Download the template file. So let me go here. So if you look at this one, so this is the comments and metadata. Metadata contains the column names. Comments and metadata contain the column names. And this is called pipe delimited, right? So every column is concatenated with the pipe delimited. Correct or not? Correct or not? So this is the column names. Effective start date, effective end date, job family code, job family name, action region code, active status. So these are the column names. Following, right? So here what you are going to do, you are going to add the match. So sometimes clients say that I want to override the existing DAT file behavior. So for example, here it is pipe is there, but I want to override the comma separated, hyphen separated. So I want to override the existing pipe delimited format to different format. So that time we will use the set command. Override the existing DAT file behavior. Understand or not? Okay. So one DAT file contains one metadata. One DAT file contains one metadata or multiple metadatas. So one DAT file contains one metadata or multiple metadatas. So what is the difference between the one metadata and multiple metadatas? Any idea, guys? Metadata means columns, right? For example, you know master child. We discussed, right? Master and child data.
Yes.
Okay. Consider the example department and employees. So department is the parent and employees is the child. So one department we have multiple employees. That means department is one metadata, employees is one metadata. So that means in single file, multiple metadata is available. So parent and child links also will be there. So one DAT file contains one metadata or multiple metadatas. So each metadata contains a column. Parent metadata contains parent columns. Child metadata contains child columns available. So definitely you will ask this question to me now. How we know which DAT file contains parent multiple metadatas? So for that, for example, job family, if you see the job family, only one metadata available. So how we know that one business object we have one metadata or multiple metadatas? So consider example job you can take. Consider example job you can take. So if you see job business objects, we have a multiple metadatas available. Job is the parent, job evaluation, job extra information, job legislative information, job valid grade. So they are the childs. Well, how to check that? So you go here, you click on this link. It will be like this. And if you see job family, you will see only one metadata available. Understand or not? And each metadata contains how many columns are there. How to check that? Select this attributes. So there are the columns available. So these columns and front-end columns, I shown right on front-end column, front-end fields. So when you enter the data in the front-end fields, right, these fields and front-end fields should match. Definitely should match. That means here three things you have to understand, guys. Metadata fields, metadata, front-end, and back-end table. These three should be synced. Definitely it should be synced. So whatever the metadata contains the column names, this column name should match in the front end. This front end
And
column
order also should match, no?
order may or may not different. Order is not important here.
Okay.
Order you can take any order, that's not a problem. Okay. So this metadata fields, front end fields, back end table fields, all three should match. Definitely it should be matched. So anyway, we are going to load the data in using the metadata, using this metadata columns, and we will check in the front end and we will check in the back end table also whether the data successfully loading or not. So that and all I will help. So till there any question you can ask me, guys. So two important things I need to explain when it comes to HCM data loader. So tomorrow also theoretical part. Hopefully Saturday you have a mock interview. Saturday anyway I will conduct the classes. Okay. So Saturday we'll see the example how we can load the data. Tomorrow also theoretically. So important things we need to discuss in the HCM keys. So there is a concept called keys. And HCM data loader tips. So tomorrow I will explain keys and HCM data loader steps. And Saturday class will take the example and I will load the data. First we'll go for single metadata. First I will load the single.
One doubt. I mean, like metadata is the data which we load the data. I mean, how can we see in front end and back end? I mean, like
that I will show you example now.
Okay.
But if just I'm telling theoretically now, just visualize,
Okay.
guys. Just visualize now whatever I'm telling.
Okay.
But
Okay,
when
got
we
it.
see the example, you will understand clear. No? So I understand your question. How the metadata columns are linked with the front end. how the front end columns are linked with the back end table, how we can check that, correct, right? So that and all, when we see the one practical step-by-step example, you will understand.
I mean, like one data object can have many columns as far as our requirement, right?
Correct. So those many columns, some columns may are not required, right? For example,
Uh,
if you take the new person, hire an employee. So some columns may not required, right? For example, last name, first name. So last name is required, first name is not required. So based
so
on
mandatory fields should be there.
correct, mandatory column should be there in the DAT file. That is correct.
Then I mean, like what's the use of not mandatory fields? It's
You can
optional.
load. See, you can load the data or not load the data. See, for example, client say that even though higher region is not mandatory, but you can load the data. Like that, client say that.
Okay.
So, for example, you can say another example. See, I'm not saying that non-mandatory columns we cannot load. See, if it is required, if the data present in the legacy system, there also you should load, even though it is non-mandatory field.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I got one doubt. Actually,